Welcome to Wellness. I am really delighted to bring Dr. Shiv Chopra to speak at the first Annual Durham Food, Health and Wellness Forum. He'll be focusing on how modern farming technology developed by big business is causing harm to human health. We are going to focus on exactly what that is doing to human health. Dr. Shiv, your statements seem outrageous to an outsider that the Canadian government has and continues to knowingly allow food that is causing disease in humans to be sold in Canada. What do you say?
Well, our food is claimed by the Government of Canada, Health Canada, to be one of the safest. And I would say, on the contrary, it is the most toxic on earth. This will have to be defined, because in our food supply there are materials which should not have been approved by Health Canada, and many of those products are banned in the European Union, and those include hormones, antibiotics, slaughterhouse waste, GMOs, and pesticides. These 5 materials are used in food production, in meat production and milk production and crop production, and they ultimately end up in the human body. And then people wonder where it's why the diseases that used to be so uncommon have increased. So if you have pesticides, they are neurotoxic. Then you have metals. Over on top of all of that, you have vaccines being injected. When you put it all together, then the health of people is constantly under attack. And from birth all the way now to grave, we are insulting the body. And body cannot take it. So it reacts in different ways, different organs, different physiological systems. And that is precisely what's happening to the human body. And we have to take these pressures off. And we have to explain in very simple terms to people what's causing it. And don't blame the people that they're eating too much, they're not exercising enough. All those things are maybe have some validity, but they're not the cause. The causes are, the fundamental causes are in our food supply and what's being injected into our bodies. Over on top of it, we have drugs being given through allopathic medicine, which are now, they cause their own toxicity. So it's a very complex system, but it has to be explained in very simple terms so that wellness of the body works by itself. It has to be helped. But first thing to do is to take those pressures off.
That's amazing, Dr. Shiv. You know, when I take a look at some of these issues, it sounds maybe overwhelming to people, but I know that what our plan is to have you break this down into, like you said, simple terms, but people are going to leave with actions that they can take to change the results of their health. You're going to take these complex issues in vaccines, you're going to take these and put them into a solution guide for us. And another one of the things that I know you think is fundamental to our future is the elimination of the TPP, and I know you'll elaborate on that as well.
Well, if necessary, TPP from the point of view, because the companies are now bringing pressures in a way that instead of stopping to do what we're doing, they want to actually aggravate it even more, so that people will have no choice, and your own systems of regulatory system will break down under pressures of these companies, who now say they will feed you what they want, they will treat you with vaccines all through your life, and not just once. It's not even just children. Now it's going on all the way to your 90s. They're pushing vaccines into the system. It needs to be explained what is a vaccine? How does it work? The same way one has to explain, how does the food work? What are the ingredients in food? What is nutrition? And all this has been hijacked by the companies. And And so now the banks and the big companies, the investors, are making agreements without consulting even with the people who are going to be involved in this. And that is one of the things they're talking about, TPP, Trans-Pacific Partnership, or NAFTA, or TTIP, all kinds of partnerships. This is basically corruption multiplying on a global scale.
That's awesome. Well, I just can't wait for everybody to come and attend the first annual Durham Food Health and Wellness Forum, where they can get the answers to how they're going to stay healthy, who they can trust, and really look forward to having you, Dr. Chopra, out. Thank you so much. So that's Wednesday, that's June the 8th at 7 p.m. at the King Street Community Church. Again, Wednesday, June the 8th, 7 p.m., King Street Community Church. Thanks, Dr. Chopra.
Thank you.